Yo, what's up guys, I'm finally back with another base building video for SCUM. Just for your info, in the past I played a lot of Orc, actually so much Orc that my PC was overheating because, all my events are basically dying. PC's pretty old, my SSD overheated, killed my Windows, killed all my data, basically everything. And I'm cooling it now with a external AC unit, which actually works very fine. It's like very cool inside the PC now. No matter what though, we have to come back to SCUM, especially since there's new base building elements now in the game. So I decided to build a pretty standard base, which is upgradable depending on the size of your squad. What you see over here is basically just like the standard. If you want a garage too in front, and we are covering a lot of features just like protected car garage. We have a lot of traps inside the base for people to shoot, and also to protect against like lockpicking, to protect against explosives, and also to protect your loot just by getting it out of range from other people. The only thing we could maybe add is more layers of walls, but if you want to know something about that, go and watch my video for honeycombing. Let's get into the video. The first step's obviously gonna be choosing a building space. I'm in the northwest of the map right now, close to the big city. And I was looking for a pretty flat space because it's gonna make it like more easy to install the walls. Also, we want to use those regular walls at the beginning. We're gonna make the outlinings, which is gonna be a 12 by 12 basically. And we need to install those walls like this, because otherwise it would like give us 5-meter walls. So the back side is gonna be 4. 3 times 4. And then on the sides we're gonna go with a 3 4-meter walls and then 3 5-meter walls again. And from here on I'm just gonna show like every finished step, because it's gonna make the video way shorter and easier for you to like follow. It's gonna look like this then. As I mentioned, we're gonna go with like 4 4 4 on the back side, then 3 4-meter walls and then 3 5-meter walls. I'm gonna leave this area open there for now. And also, if you're snapping those walls together, there's normally 3 snap points. If you have a wall, one on the right, one on the left, and one on the front. And for the side ones, just to make it a bit thicker, the whole base, we're using the right snap point, basically the one which is in front of the wall. And then if you hold shift, you can line it up in a 90-degree angle and build it like this. Okay, so for the first layer, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna see that this part back there is completely inaccessible from the front area. Also, I installed the foundation so that you can walk around the whole base completely. That's gonna help us later to upgrade and repair those outer walls. So also I'm gonna quickly show you which doors are important. So just for this, like you see over here, that's like the spacing that we have over here. On the right side over here, the entrance area, we have a closed double door. Over here we have a single door which opens to the left side, which creates an airlock with this half wall over here. This door is optional, as well as a door in this space over here is optional. Then we have a like a small window over here, double door with windows straight behind it, and a double door without windows on the right side. This is important because there should not be windows, because the stairs is going to be behind that. Over here also no windows, because we're going to shoot from here into the yard later, and we don't want people to shoot us while we're like walking this area, right? Okay, getting to the second level now. There's only one thing you need to keep an eye on, and that's going to be if we're in this area over here, you need to install one of those windows over here. That's going to be very important. It's going to be basically main defense. Besides that, install half a wall on every place over here. Okay, we will end up like this then. What I just did is I added the support frames in the gaps over here because we need it later for the roofing. Then a hatch frame over here with a ladder. The ladder is going to be half wall above the ground. You can still use it, and I can show you that. You can still use it even if it's like above the ground like that. And then what you're gonna see is this gap over here, and that shit's gonna like, yeah, if you try to enter it will kill you. Enemies try to throw grenades up, you're gonna be safe behind that wall and always ready to rumble, you know. And since we did build a regular wall over there, like below there, and then half walls over here, we are basically with the floor half wall higher. And then you can sit in here. What we need is something like a bench or a table, just to get a little bit higher. Because as always, those windows are not the best. But as you see, I'm using those things, or maybe some tables you can perfectly look through. Okay, actually use a table, because then you can go a bit further back and you don't get the problem with the space between you and the wall, right? So the layout for the second level is basically up to you. I'm just going to show you the most important places. So over here we still have that little room with the window towards the leather. The next to it we have another leather, which is going back in the, or down into the second room of the basically first level. That's the one with the doors. We then also can shoot towards the entrance, you know. Same over here. Maybe install tables over here too, so you can easier shoot through those windows, but that's also all up to you. I'm just showing you the basic design. Up here you could have your beds and your storage boxes. Above the entrance I installed another trap where you can, like, or shooting space where you can shoot down onto the entrance. And I'm using also those vault windows with the fortifications, because the fortifications actually are very strong. And they give you like so good windows, like even better than those long small ones. I actually love these windows. They also look kind of like what I was building back in the day with double door frames and the windows that we had. But they're very, very good. Okay, now our third layer is just basically going to be a 1x1 with those windows again, so we can at least shoot in every direction a bit, or scout. And a single door which opens towards the roof, and this is just to exit the roof if you, like, if those things are getting destroyed. This is basically anti parachuter, so they can't just land on top of your base if you have a tunnel. I'm not going to do a tunnel design because, yeah, since they patched the one with the double doors, we can like protect yourself a bit more on the funnel. I do not like funnels anymore. Okay, when we got our roof finished, we're gonna go over to the entrance. We're using a bunker design over here, which means that we have a roof which is basically closable and openable for us. And it works like that it's basically completely blocking the entrance, so there's no way to just lockpick those doors and get in. Right, what you need to do is, and it's what makes it so good, there's a twig roof. As you see, it closes, opens up like this, and then you can just go and enter your base, right? And if you're done, you go outside, you close all the doors behind you. Let's just say all the doors are closed, right? Because it takes a bit. Go over here. You destroy this roof, or whenever you log offline, you do the same thing, right? You destroy the roof, and then this thing opens back up. They just patched it so that it actually does it by itself. Before the patch day, you had to like build a wall over there, so it's actually one structure less that you need to build at the moment, but this works like that, and you can upgrade this to like concrete, and it's basically blocking your door, like your entrance into the base, with concrete, so there's no actual way in to like lockpick your shit, right? So looking into the yard, we have this kind of design over here with like two small windows. I'm using the very like the long and small windows, so people also can't vault in if they destroy these walls over here. From the inside it's gonna look like this. I placed two foundations, a bit off the original grid on the ground over here, triangle ceilings so you can climb on top without like blocking the door over there, and then there's 3 2-meter walls in front of the thing, which looks, first of all, looks pretty good. Second of all, gives you small windows, and from here we later gonna be able to look into the garage and shoot everyone who's inside the garage trying to steal our cars. Talking about the garage now, what I did over here is basically a protection for your cars so that no one can steal them. What I'm doing for that is we have an entrance over here, by the way, first of all we have a 3x2, which is enough to park in 2 cars or a car and 2 motorcycles or something like that. You in front of the door, I'm gonna make a solid foundation raised. So if you have nothing over here and people want to steal the car, they need to blow walls, which is hard because we have a internal wall over here, and then later we have the big wall outside. So that's 2 layers of walls, first of all, which you can upgrade to concrete, or you can make another wall if you want to. And the way how you get the car out is you take just these little things, and then you can drive the car towards the thing. If you're fast enough, it will bump you over the whole thing, and if you're not fast enough, you will get stuck on it, and then you can exit the car and push it out, or you move this foundation a bit more back and use ramps as well on the other side, but for that the foundation needs to be a bit further away, and then you need to block the sides off with walls or gates like over here. Another thing is that I installed those new structures over here, so you can basically from this side over here look in here. If you, I don't know, place your working table over here, or, and that's the combination with the main base itself, you can sit over here on these plateaus and then look into the garage, and if someone is trying to lockpick your car, you can kill them. Probably also install tables over here, because those windows which the game is giving us, they are shit if you want to shoot down. As yeah, fuck that. But yeah, you know, they know what the devs are doing, but some of their shit they're inventing is just, I mean, not as functional as they probably want it to be. But yeah, little chair, and it works. And for even more defense measurement, what I installed over here is one of my traps, where you need to open the door. The door blocks basically the way into the base, and if you close it, you're left with 0 safe space. Open to shoot, and as you see up there, I installed one more small window. So this is a very easy trap. Maybe close this off with some walls so people can't look through that, but little optical thing. Like I said, you go in here, you have to close this, you have nowhere to hide, you'll be shot by that window up there. Little door over here, another window I placed over here, just, I don't know, put some more little hiding areas where you can save your base from if you're being attacked. And then, it's the inside of the other thing. Very easy structures to build that can defend your base. And besides that, what you probably want to do is have a big airlock in front of your base, just in case when you want to exit with your credit, you don't open this over here and then people can shoot you. So maybe just extend those walls a bit more on both sides, and then have like a yard up here to exit your base from. Besides that, I think that's the video. I hope you guys liked the base, and see you in the next one.